guys, Mrs. Mom here. I'm shooting from my iPhone today because I'm having trouble uploading the pictures from my camera onto my computer. I am here today to show you my first grader's workbox, his side of the schoolroom of his classroom, and then I'll post another video with my fifth graders, same information for my fifth grader. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here's our classroom. It's in our formal living room, and I have my son's side over here. His favorite color is green, so we got everything green for him. Okay, so here is my son's desk. He is 6 years old. So I'll just show you what we have here. Here he has his allowance jar, or if he's earned any money for rewards for different things, which I can talk about another time. But this is his save jar, his spend jar, and his give jar. His charger for his phone that he uses to do different chores on. This is his time tracker. I got this on Amazon. If he has to read for a certain amount of time, or if he has to clean his room or do chores for a certain amount of time, he can use this tracker to time himself. When counters, we have counters in here for math. So those are there. We have a clock here for when he's learning how to tell time. And these are his summer reading books that he's gotten into right now. It's the only way I can get him to read a chapter book. I made a video about this, these Ricky Robot books, which is stuck on my camera, so I might have to make another one. But these are chapter books that he's able to read, and he's actually interested in reading. And up here we have his letter tiles for spelling practice, his animal counters for his math, and we also have some story starters here for writing and discussion. His color pencils. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess today. Okay, and here we have to clean this. But we have his math manipulatives, which he makes Minecraft figures out of and gets them lost all over the house. Here we have his pencils, his scissors, his ruler, sharpener, little clips. Here are his old phonics cards and things that I store. His reading list of books that he has read, and his certificates that I may want to give to him, extra reading logs, more old reading log adventure from when he's first started reading. His spelling list that I used last year, different mazes and stuff like that, old artwork, finger painting stuff. And here we have some multiplication charts that he's learning, his multiplication tables. And this is our science from last month when we ended school. I'll go into that in another video. Here we have some more things. We have his headphones, in case he has to listen to an audiobook. I just got him a stapler. These are little activities that he's gotten from summer camp he didn't finish, and he's got a little Bible in there. Here's his crayons, his scissors and glue sticks, and staples actually, markers, and a drawing pad. Down here we have our new history program, which I posted another video the other day of the Good and the Beautiful history curriculum. So since he's on one with extra space, I stored it in here. And down here we just have his magnets, his magnet formers, and his magnets, and some more activity books. Another drawing pad. A drawing pad, a drawing book, and then his nature notebook is here, and some writing paper. Here we have his phonics wall, which goes with the Good and the Beautiful curriculum. And here is his workbox. Now, I just started doing this year, and we haven't started school yet. We're starting in 2 weeks. After our vacation, which we're going on tomorrow. So this system is new to us, and I don't really expect him to do it by himself because most of the things I have to teach him, but at least it helps us to separate every subject into its own place. It just makes it easier for me. So for Bible, I actually have creating my own little curriculum, and once again I'll have that in a different video. But for now we have in here his Jesus Story Bible. And my kids are in my toddler's room making a lot of noise, so that's what you hear in the background. Just gotta keep them quiet for right now. In the mornings he's gonna do this one-year devotional, which I will show you more later of. And here he has, since it's still the summer where I still have him reading, and he has to read a certain amount of books, and every 5 books he gets a prize. For example, the first book he will read, first 5 books he'll get a fidget spinner. And I actually have to redo a video on these Ricky Ricotta books because they're stuck on my camera, the videos. And then this is his reading log adventure, another one. I have to put them all together. And he has his phonics books that he's going to be using in here. It has his handwriting book in here from The Good and the Beautiful. In this workbox, he has his math facts, which we don't really use much now, the math drills, because we do it on the computer. But these are fast facts, addition facts. But it takes him a while to write the numbers sometimes, and then he has to, erase it and flip it, and I just can't really time him accurately on here. And here are his books for math, and a pencil to do his math, and his marker. Here I have my printer and my printer paper, and under here these are magnets. Let me take them out. My kids have escaped the baby's room, and so I'm gonna try. She's throwing out food in my hand. Thanks, Adeline. Thank you. Okay, so anyway, this is like a magnet puzzle kind of, like a challenge. So there's different cards here, and they're numbered on the bottom. Yes, you can play with them. So number 1 is here somewhere, and it goes 1, from 1 to whatever number, 1 being the easiest, and then whatever number being the highest. And these are magnets here, so you can store them on one side, and then just these things are magnetic. Pretty cool because they can get creative and make their own thing, or they can use the challenge cards and try to make these things. And I don't know what it's called because it doesn't, well, maybe on the other side. Let's see. There we go. Imagination Patterns from mindware.com. So there you go. He has this Judy clock booklet, came with that clock there. We haven't learned time yet. We're finishing up his first grade math, and we haven't gotten to time yet. So, but I'm holding on to that. We also have a big deck of cards, which we use for his math. We don't play cards with these. We really just use them for math. And here I have some stencils that he can use, which I just found in my scrapbooking supplies. I don't think he remembers they're here, but there's a bunch of different stencils that he can use to draw with. These are some puzzles to keep him busy. I know they're a little young, but my toddler's not old enough for them yet, so I'm just going to keep him with his stuff for now. And here I have some United States stickers. I have a hangman game with some spelling words from last year. You could play hangman, and they have little stickers, and you just put the characters up. You put as many lines down as you need for your word, and then the little hangman and boy and girl. And we have some subtraction flashcards, some dominoes for math, and a big box of flashcards here. This shelf, I have all of the books that are his grade level that he can read. And then down here, I have more school books. Got a whole bunch of different Bibles down there. We have a science dictionary that I love. I love this science dictionary. And we have some National Geographic little magazines in here. And here's his Pops game. There's other little books and puzzles and old cards, game cards like Go Fish, and they're his sister's old cards, as you can see. Different math games. This is a bin of just different math games that we have. And we have this Quick Bit Picks multiplication game, which I really like. It's fun to play. You can probably get that on Amazon. We have some Math War. These are old sight words that don't belong in there. Here are some phonics cards. Cards are phonics blends and digraphs. Printed out some coin wars for when we're doing money. It's just like I Declare War, but you have to count the change in order to find out who has the highest card. I have some Spanish flashcards. At one point I had Spanish flashcards all over the house, but they weren't reading them and it was just looking dumb all over the place. So some multiplication flashcards, addition flashcards, and these are just extra things that we do on a day that maybe we're not doing a certain subject, or on a day we don't have school. I like to just keep their brains working and just have them do a couple of math activities to keep them remembering everything that they need to remember. And these are just, oh, there's the opening. These are just blank dice that we use for math. I have the little stickers where you can put whatever numbers are on that you need for your game on there. Okay, so that's my son's desk and his work box, and I will post a couple of more videos coming up. One is going to have his curriculum choices for this year, and I'll probably go into which curriculum we used last year that we don't use we're not going to try this year. I'm also going to do my 5th grader's desk and workstation, her work boxes, her curriculum choices, and I'm even going to do a video on my toddler who's about to be 2 in the end of November, and I'm actually going to do like a mini homeschool day with her. And I'll explain that in detail in a different video. And also go through her little work box, if you want to call it that, and the activities that we do with her on a daily basis. Not a daily basis, just, you know, whatever she feels like doing. Okay, so here's my 1st grader's homeschool room, and I will see you again later.